Hi everybody, happy Monday. I'm Sandy Sandler and I'm the creator of the Bowdabra. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. And today it is Dress Your Pet Week. So we're going to start by making this adorable little bow. And of course I have a beautiful Siberian Husky, but she doesn't let me photograph her. So we have to use stuffed animals instead of the real thing. So I'm going to take my Bowdabra, I'm going to take my wire and fold it in half and lay it down into my Bowdabra and just tuck the ends underneath. Then I'm going to take my silver Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon and I'm just going to scrunch it in. Oh, and don't forget, we're going to give away a roll of Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon after the show today. So make sure you say, oh, let me let you know how long my scrunchy ribbon is. I've got 17 inches of Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon of the gold and the silver. And so I'm just going to scrunch that all in there. And now I'm going to take this, I've got, let's see, about 43 inches.
Michelle Anderson says, hello, Sandy.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining me. How are you doing today? So I'm going to twist it and scrunch that in. Oh, and I was going to say, we're going to give away a roll of our Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon at the end of today's show. So make sure you write, I want to win, so you'll have the ability to be chosen as today's winner.
Jean says, hi, Sandy. First
Hi.
time here.
Hi, Jean. Oh, Jean, thank you for letting me know. How did you hear about us? And do you have a Bowdabra? So I'm folding and just twisting.
Paula says, hi, I'm back.
Hi, Paul. Is it Paula or Carla? Okay.
Paula.
All right, so we're going to try to look here. Okay, whoops. I'm trying to look so that I can actually see your comments as well. So now I'm going to, let's see, who said I'm back? You got to speak a lot. Vonda. Hi, Vonda. Thank you for joining us. So now I'm going to, these guys think I have like supersonic hearing and they can whisper and I'm going to know who's on. So now, scrunch it all in. Now I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, bring it up here, pull it through my slip knot, hold the bow tight, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, pull it out, separate my ends and bring them around the back. And I'm just going to tie a knot. I think I'm going to tie a knot. And so I just got back from the Atlanta gift show, which was really awesome. And I saw some really cool new ribbons and new picks. And I'm so excited because there's a company called Catherine's Collections. And oh my gosh, you guys, you should see how incredibly beautiful all of their picks and ribbons are. And they're going to be here in Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Market. There you go. See how super simple? And we, on the 27th, we are actually going to get to do our Bowdabra live right from their showroom. And we're going to get to use all of their like awesome ribbons. And you'll get to see how they decorate their trees. This is going to be so much fun. And that's on the 27th. So it'll be a couple of weeks from me. Oh, I'm wrong. Michael's correcting me. It's the 28th. So you have to speak up. I can't read your lips, Michael. So now, okay, so let's see here. Oh, Jeannie got confused by the, I know the preview can be a little confusing because I say to come live, but I'm already live during the preview. So anyway, don't forget to say I want to win so you have an opportunity. So now I'm just going to clip this here. And thank you, Twyla, and Michelle, thank you, and Gail, thank you. And also, please share with all your friends so everybody knows. So now I'm gonna just take, this ribbon here. And this is actually some of our own Bowdabra hair bow ribbon. And we've taken 3 different ribbons. And I'm just going to combine them. You can see how really, let's move that out of there, how pretty these are. And these come in our ultimate hair bow kit. So now, let's see, how long did I cut these? These are about 10.5 inches long. So I'm just going to fold it in half and lay that down into my Bowdabra. And then I have the same 3, that's 15 inches. And I'm gonna, again, just fold it, and I'm gonna put them wrong side down. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it wrong side down here. I'm just gonna twist it back over and put this wrong side down there, and then go in the center and scrunch that in. Then take my wire and pull it through my slip knot here, I think, and pull that through really tight. And Twyla, thank you. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, but thank you so much for sharing. Really, really appreciate when you guys share. It means a lot to me. And if you're new today, please let me know. And if you're watching the replay, please let me know you're watching the replay. And if you're not watching at 4 p.m. Pacific to 4:30 or 7 p.m. Eastern to 7:30 on a Monday, then you're watching the replay. So please let me know. And so here, and I probably would not have cut my ribbon, my wire, because I'm going to need to tie this on to something, but it's live and we make mistakes. So here I'm just going to separate all of these really pretty ribbons so you can see all the colors. And these are wired ribbons, so I can kind of play with them and shape them however I want. And then I'll just bring my tails down. And how super, super simple, cute, and pretty. And you could tie that right onto your dog's collar or put it as a clip into their hair or their fur. So now I'm gonna take this one aside and I'm gonna grab my mini Bowdabra. And somebody asked me where they get the scrunchy ribbon. And so you can buy that directly from us, but you can say, I want to win in the comments, and we are gonna give a free roll of Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon to somebody on tonight's live. So I'm gonna take some of my Bowdabra bow wire.
Twyla says love these colors, and Michelle says pretty.
Oh, thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Twyla. I've got like lots of help, and today, actually, we have a totally new videographer. Jacob is doing our video today, and he is going to be with us for a while, and I'm so excited because he has some really cool ideas. So now, I'm just gonna take some of this is our Bowdabra splash paint ribbon, and we're gonna take 8 inches, and we've already dovetailed. In case you're not familiar with how to dovetail, we just fold our ribbon in half, and you're just gonna cut at an angle towards the fold. And that's gonna give, whoops, it looks like I messed up. So we're gonna cut towards the fold, and that's gonna give you your great little pointy ends, which we call the dovetail. So now I'm gonna just fold this in half and take the center and just scrunch that down into my mini Bowdabra. Then I have our Champagne Angel mesh ribbon, and it's 5 inches wide, and we have a 6-inch long piece. So now I'm just gonna take the center and scrunch that right down into my mini Bowdabra. And then we took one of our rhinestone mesh pieces and just cut it in half. And I have 4 inches here. And I'm just gonna lay one piece going down and another piece in here. And then take another piece of our painted splash painted gold and silver ribbon, and that's 7 inches and it's 2 inches wide, and we're gonna just make another little scrunchy bow in the center. Now I'm not sure if you guys know, but we do have a YouTube channel with lots of videos, and we also have a Bowdabra app, and it's free. You can just download it from Google Play or iTunes. So now I'm just gonna pull this through, hold it really tight, pull it out of my Bowdabra, separate the ends, bring it around to the back. And do we have a leash out here, Michael? Not a leash, a collar. And so Michael's gonna go grab a collar for me. And I'm just gonna tie this off. Hi, Jean, nice to see you. Thank you. Yes, I'm using the mini Bowdabra here. So we'll use both for these. So that just makes a really cute little bow for your pet, your puppy. Or, it actually would work for a little girl or for anybody. And I've noticed what's really cool is hair bows are back in, thanks to Kate Middleton. And all I have to do is, depending on the size of your puppy, you can just take your the bow, tie it right onto their collar, because I know Vivi doesn't like to have the bows in her hair, on her head. She prefers. She likes to have it on her collar. And so we just put it right there on the collar, and you could, if you wanted, you could dress yourself with the same bow in a headband. So I hope you guys like that one. I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to actually save my little collar because we can use that again, I think. There we go. Put this aside, and on to our next bow. These little boxes all prepared. I can't get them apart. So now we're just going to do a loopy bow. And so I'm going to take this and put that aside. And again, I'm going to use my mini Bowdabra. And I'm not worried. If I were really concerned with the size, I would put my hair bow tool on it. But for this one, I don't think the puppies care. So I'm not going to worry about making it perfect. So I'm going to take again my silver Bowdabra bow wire. And you can use the silver or the gold because you're really not going to see the wire in this bow. And I'm just going to lay it down into my mini Bowdabra. And I have this, got 2 pieces of ribbon. One of them is 6/8 of an inch, and the other one is an inch wide. And I'm just gonna double them. And let's see, I have about 44 plus, so about 50 inches of ribbon. And I'm just going to put the thinner one on top and twist it and lay that down into my mini Bowdabra. Now I'm going to fold this back and twist, and that's all I'm going to do is fold and twist. And I mean, a loop. Now these are these both wired ribbons, or no, this I don't think is wired. So I have one wired, but what's nice is by combining a non-wired with a wired ribbon, it helps to shape it.
Jeannie says hi, Sandy.
Hi, Jeannie. I hope you're doing really well. And also, you guys, thank you to everybody who shared the videos with their friends. I really appreciate it. So I'm not worrying about what size my loops are. Take my mini Bowdabra and just scrunch it all in there. And I'm just going to fold this back over.
Lisa says, I love my mini Bowdabra.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Is it your first time watching? Is anybody here for the first time? Is it really how I should ask that? Please let me know, and let me know how you found us. And if you are watching the repeat, please let me know that you saw us on the repeat. And hopefully next time you'll be able to join us live. We do the live show every single Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So now I'm just going to scrunch this in here.
Jennifer says, I'm new. Fonda says, I am.
Oh, thanks you guys so much. And how did you hear about us? So now I'm going to just pull this through, hold it really tight, pull it out.
Jeannie Adams, she said, yes, I am working on a door for a friend to display her cheerleading medals.
Oh, how cool.
For her daughter.
So if any of you guys know anybody that's into cheerleading, please share our videos with them so that they know they can make their cheer bows with the Bowdabra. I'm just going to tie a knot here.
Twila says, yes, my first time watching.
Hi, thank you for watching, Twila. And how did you hear about us? And do you have a Bowdabra? So we're just gonna, and I'm just gonna clip this end here. So we don't need the excess. And let's just shape this all out. And that's what's cool is because one of these is wired, I can really shape it and make it totally cool loopy. And bring these around here, bring this here. And isn't that cute? Our cute little loopy bow. I hope you guys like it. And you can try this with any kind of ribbon, and it's just so cute for your pet on Dress Your Pet Week, or really as a hair bow, a headband, or even a gift bow. So now we're going to go on to our next bow.
Jeannie said that's super cute, and Lila said YouTube.
Thank you, Jeannie.
So
Oh,
that's
totally.
on YouTube.
Oh, so you saw it on YouTube. So cool. So now,
Michelle says very cute. Jennifer says I like that.
thank you, Jennifer, and thank you, Michelle. So now we're going to make a flower. And I'm going to cut my Bowdabra bow wire. And again, we're using the mini Bowdabra. People have asked me for more mini Bowdabra projects.
Annette says watching from the British Virgin Islands for the first time. Just bought my regular and mini.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That's so cool. Right now it's cold here. I wish I were in the Virgin Islands.
Sapporo, I believe that's her name, says I got my mini Bowdabra for Christmas and everyone comments on my bows.
Oh, how cool. So you really hit the ground running. So now I have 6.5 inches long, and we've got 4 of these pieces. And for the petals, we've actually, these are the leaves, we actually cut it at a pointed end.
Twyla says that is cute. Lisa says this is my first time watching. I was on the Bowdabra website. I have the mini and the big one.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited that we get new viewers. So these are all about 6.5 inches, and they're all pointed. And so all I'm going to do is fold them in half. And these, again, are our leaves for our flower. So you can use any kind of ribbon, any color width, but I do prefer a wired for these leaves because then we can shape them easier.
Sandra says hello to everyone.
Hi, Sandra. Thank you for joining us. So now I have a piece of our green Bowdabra mesh that's 5 inches by 1.5 inches. And I'm just going to lay that down in here. And then we have, let's see, I've got 5 inches. Now for these petals, we've actually cut a semicircle around and on all of them so the petals form. And so now I'm going to just fold these in half. And these are 1.5 inch wide by 4.5 inches long. So I'm just going to lay that down in here and take my pieces here, fold them in half, and lay those down. And as you can see, I'm kind of shaping them as I go. Just lay this in here and lay this going this way. And I have my last piece here. And now I've got this little flower to be my center. Just gonna lay that down there and take my wand and just scrunch everything in. And now I'm going to pull it through my slip knot and hold the bow really tight while it's still in there. Then pull it out. Separate my ends, I think, and bring them around to the back and tie a knot. Whoops. And tie another knot. And so now I'm just gonna kind of push the whole flower forward and shape it. And you can see the leaves and the petals. And it's so simple. And basically, for any kind of flower, you just make the ribbon the shape of what the leaves, the petals normally would be on the flower, and it comes out a real pretty flower. And I think this would look very pretty on your puppy's collar. And I'll just tie that in a bow. And you can just wrap that around your puppies. When you put their collar on them, they'll have this really, really pretty bow. So I hope you guys like this one. Oh, Jeannie, thank you. So now I'm going to put this aside, and we're going to make another bow.
Michelle says I love it.
Thank you, Michelle. So let me grab some more Bowdabra bow wire. I'm gonna fold it in half.
Jean says the flower is great, my favorite so far. Jennifer says I love this. Michelle says I love it, so pretty.
Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Jeannie. Oh, Jean. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I folded my wire in half. And for this one, I've got, let's see, how much ribbon do we have? I've got about 38 inches. And I'm gonna just fold this in half. And so now it'll be even. And I'm just gonna put it wrong side down. Oh, I just messed up because this has to go in first.
Unit says I'm doing much practice and watching many videos because I have a huge event on July 4th doing birthdays on the 80th, 60th, 50th, and 40th. I'm looking forward to using my Bowdabra. Thanks so much.
Wow. So now I'm just going to scrunch this down here. Then I'm going to make another loop over here. And I'm just going to wind this through here and put that upside down. Actually, I'm not putting it upside down. I have to twist this ribbon.
Debbie says, love seeing all the different style bows you can make with the Bowdabra.
Thank you, Debbie. I know it blows me away sometimes because I forget how many things you can make with the Bowdabra. So now I'll just scrunch these in here. And then I have these two ribbons, which are actually our Bowdabra ribbons, 21 inches. And I love these because it's like a really pretty sort of a leopard print and the tiger stripes. And all we're gonna do here is just put them upside down, bring this one around here, and bring this one around there.
Michelle says, I'm loving that ribbon.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Me too. So, and I'm really excited because we're going to have some really cool ribbons coming in. Had a lot of requests, so hopefully Michael will actually be in town long enough and we'll put together some really cool collections of our ribbon. So now I'm going to tie a knot and double knot it. And
Fonda said, where do we get the ribbon?
we'll have it on Bowdabra, on the Bowdabra website. I think we have these on the website right now, but I'm going to have to double check. But that's my homework assignment for this week. So we try to find ribbon that you just can't get anywhere else. And so now I'm going to clip this, but obviously I would use this to tie on to the puppy's collar. Isn't that cute and super, super simple? So thanks you guys so much for joining me and watching. Now, do we have a winner yet? I think we're looking for our winner for today. So now we're going to make another one.
Jan says I made a bunch of Christmas hair bows. I'll do better with the bows making for pops. Kyla says very pretty. Michelle says my favorite so far.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Edna says I just love it.
Oh, you guys, thank you so much.
Amy says cute.
Okay, so now I'm going to take my wire and fold it in half. And I think this one's going to be a little bit bigger, so I'm going to actually make this one in the regular versus the mini. And I love this like herringbone ribbon. And we've got 30 inches, it's 1.5 inches wide. And I'm going to take my wire and lay this down.
Jan says I love everyone.
Fonda, you won! Congratulations! That's so cool. So all you have to do is PM Bowdabra with your mailing address, your email address, and the color of Bowdabra scrunch that you'd like. Okay, so now I'm going to take my houndstooth. Michael, you were about to tell me something when I saw the winner.
Oh, it just says, Jennifer
Fold
says
in
I
half.
love it. Can't wait to try all these.
Yeah, this is the right side, so that's what I need to do. So now I'm going to show you a little bit better here. I'm going to push this down, and then I'm going to cross this here and bring it back over there. And now I'm going to take my bottom loop and scrunch that in, and then my top loop and scrunch that in. And this is how you make even loops without having to measure them. And we're gonna do the same thing with this ribbon here. And it's a 1 inch wide ribbon, and I've got 23 inches. So I'm just going to put the wrong side down, bring it back around, and then do the same thing. Now this, you can see I'm working towards the top of my Bowdabra because I made the decision to make this in the regular versus the mini. I probably should have made it in the mini, but the cool thing is that if you only have the big Bowdabra, you can also make the smaller bows by, excuse me, shaping them towards the top of your Bowdabra.
And that's so easy, so simple, done so quickly, and beautiful bows.
Thank you so much. Is that Yvette that said that? Or Yannette? Yannette, thank you. So now I'm going to take this pick, and we actually have these picks in our store to sell as well. And I'll take my Bowdabra wand, scrunch everything down in here. And again, I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire. I'm going to pull this through, pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, pull it out, and just separate my ends, bring it around to the back, tie a knot, double knot it, and I'll keep my wire so I can tie it on, and then I'm just going to wrap. This is a trick Michael taught me. I'm just going to wrap the stem all the way around the bow of my flowers, bring them in the center, and shape it. And you have this really cute bow. Super, super simple. So, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already, our show's already over. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you everybody for sharing. Again, if you're watching the replay, please make sure you say watching the replay, and hopefully you'll join us for our live every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget, the 28th, Monday the 28th, we're going to have a really, really special Facebook Live over at the Las Vegas Market, coming to you right from this amazing designer showroom. So it's called Catherine's Collection. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you all next week, and then again the following week. So have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Bye.